So how old is this supposed to be?
1924.
Oh, this is a shower. So, like, did they use the bathroom and it sat right there when they was using the bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a flushable toilet? This is so small. I would never have thought like this is
Kind of cool though, how they got it.
oh, like a little bed. Ooh. I actually thought it would have been someone giving us a tour of the train. But this is interesting though itself.
I don't think we need a tour on the train.
No, I thought that's what they were somebody was gonna be giving a tour of it. But this is fine.
It's not really up here. These are later. Wait, you said 1941?
Yep. That's what it says on that back wall.
Oh.
What is this?
1732. Look. At that sign.
You know what year this is?
Right.
Take a picture of that. And then they will move the sign back too when there was more white people on the bus.
Look. Look at this side.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I turned around, but I wasn't even paying attention.
I want to take a picture of that, actually.
And then they had to get on back here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, black people couldn't get on in the front. You didn't know that?
Oh, yeah. I thought it had a sign.
No.
I thought you said it was another sign.
This is like a 10.
This is for Army, I think.
Built in 1949. Oh wait, this is a room. I'm over here thinking it was a mirror. Why is this closed? Oh, I see why I can't open it. Oh, okay, it's like a bed in here. And then the toilet.
Oh, I didn't see this. And a toilet. Whoa. Somebody can see this. Wait till you see
like a closet?
Wait till you see the other trains. This is nothing.
And you can come out this door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You read that stuff, it's kind of interesting too.
That's why I normally like take pictures of it so I can read it later.
So they had the pouches hanging out, like they used to like have the pouches hanging out, and you gotta like connect it to the rails. They don't do it none like they do now. They used to connect these things to like bags. Come on. Yeah. See, this was interesting. I read that stuff. They used to like sort them out in here, then they hook them onto this thing. I thought it was kind of cool.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
So, what would you think of traveling like this? I'm sorry, I thought you already checked it out. Another one?
It's so dark in here though.
Are you scared?
No. It's just like the lighting, the film.
These were some real small showers.
There's a shower right here.
Mm-hmm.
What? I'll be.
What if you were real fat?
They weren't fat people like that back then, so that's probably why they didn't make them that big. It wasn't a bunch of fat people like they are now. So they could get away with,
This is the whole thing. Look.
yeah, so they can get away with not,
so they could take a nap and then come in here and eat.
sit and eat and whatnot. You gotta tell people to keep off the furniture because people are stupid and don't know how to listen. This kind of reminds me of when we went to Elvis's house.
So this is the one he stayed in then. It's nothing back here. It's just open space. This is the train he stayed in.
Oh, they're fixing it up. They're making sure, you know.
Bedrooms with permanent non-folding beds. So these were bedrooms. These were considered luxury. Were considered luxury during the early days of the streetcars. This was built in 1911.
Wow, light fixture.
Mm-hmm.
What's another side?
So you can fold these up. If you drop these down, they turn into beds. They turn into like this. They have some on this
So
side.
is this where the poor people were?
I guess so. You have to read that thing. Let's read. Oh, these are Pullman cars. They say porters work 400 hours a month. And then we have to go 11,000 miles, sometimes much as 20 hours a stretch. So they work Pullmans. I like this one. And they got a little kitchen. Oh, look at this area.
Hold on, let's look at this bathroom. I'm pretty sure this kind of looked really nice though back then. Is there a stove in here? Or, oh, okay, there you go.
Look at this side. They just kind of getting fancy. And that's what they listen to.
They better if I'm working 20 hours a day. And then you deducting my pay when I go to sleep.
Especially with this kind of music.
And you deducting my pay when I go to sleep? Yeah. Like a black man.
Yeah, that's what they had. Look, that's why they got him right there. He was a Pullman porter. Look.
Hold on. I'm about to look in a minute. This is so cool.
Well, okay, George isn't my real name, but that's what folks tend to call us. It's a nickname that comes from Mr. George Porter, the man who started the company who runs this car. Yes, sir. Pullman Company is pleased to have you as a guest. Anything you need, you just press that button on the wall, and I'll be there without any hesitation. Some of my duties include changing the sitting compartments in the berths come nighttime, carrying your baggage, serving food and drinks here in the lounge, making sure the car stays clean and tight, and just to make sure you have a relaxing trip. I'm available night and day to wait on my passengers, and I will do it with a smile. In fact, us porters often jokingly refer to this job as miles of smiles. Is it a hard job? Well, if I'm honest, yes. I work 400 hours a month, sometimes as much as 20 hours at a stretch. On overnight trips, I'm allocated only 3 to 4 hours of sleep, so I'll stay up as late as I need to make sure my passengers are satisfied. I also have to pay for my own meals and uniform, and the company requires me to even pay for the shoe polish I use to shine my passengers' shoes. I'm expected to arrive at work several hours early to prepare the car on my own time.
What?
I'm charged whenever my passengers stole a towel or a water pitcher. So please, don't touch anything you see in my car. Still, this is the best job a man of my color should expect to get. I get paid more than most African American men currently, and it's still pretty low. But we're changing. Just a few years ago in 1925, 500 of us porters met in Harlem and decided to make an effort to organize the first all-black union. So, things have started to improve. Who knows where we can go if we put our mind to it. Oh, sorry. That's the call bell, so I must tend to my passengers. If there is anything you need, please do not hesitate to ask.